go ahead and get some video of this because it's absolutely gorgeous. However, this is one of those roads that you shouldn't be on. It's not a truck restricted route, but it should be. Trucks just, they don't belong on this road, and hopefully you'll see why here in a minute. I've had some hairpin turns all through this thing. This is a road I would love to travel on a motorcycle, just because it's got all the twists and turns, you know, kind of like a snake type road. You know, it's all over itself. You know, 20-mile-an-hour turns, 15-mile-an-hour turn. You know, quite a few 30-mile-an-hour turns. It's been an adventure driving on it. You know, there's been a couple of these turns right here that I've had to take up both lanes just to make it around. Trucks don't belong on this road, and if I'd have known this road was the way it is, I wouldn't have taken this route. But you know, I don't have a lot of choice. I'd made my first delivery. I'm on my way to my second delivery. I don't have any time left. I got 26 minutes left. I've got 18 minutes to get to this Walmart up here. I called Walmart in advance because I brought them up on my GPS and it said they were in my route and they allowed truck parking. So I called them up and asked them, and you know, they said come on in and park as long as you want. So you know, I went ahead and I set the GPS to take me here. And man, I'll tell you what, like I said, this is not a truck restricted route. You know, no matter what means I would have used to plot it, I'd have taken this route, but I didn't know that it was like this. You see, there's no shoulder, narrow roads, you know, twists and turns, people coming through here 40, 50 miles an hour. You know, I'm taking up, you know, more than my lane. So, you know, it's definitely dangerous. This is one of those times when you might panic. You know, when you get on there and you're like, you know, what the hell do I do now? At one point, I saw there was some flat land off to the side that went into this open field, you know, and I almost turned around and you know, did a U-turn in there and turned around and went to find another location, just because, you know, this road is so difficult to navigate, you know. But you know, I didn't, because I don't know whose property that was, and you never know what's in those fields. And you know, last thing I want to do is call Millis and tell him I'm out here on this fucking country ass road, broke down, you know, with, you know, something wrong or stuck, you know, because I tried to go off-roading, you know. So that stuff, that ain't cool, you know. So, you know, this is one of those times you just keep going and go for it, you know, and just be careful, you know. But you know, it's beautiful, you know. Look at this. And then, you know, it's stuff like this, you know, as much as I don't think the trucks belong on this road, even though it's not a truck restricted route. Let me say that again. As much as I don't believe trucks belong on this road, look at how absolutely beautiful it is. You know, we're in Kentucky, headed towards Tennessee. These are the Kentucky woods out here. You know, and I'm in well, I just passed through, and I don't know, maybe this is still part of it, but the Daniel Boone National Forest, that's where I'm at right now on State Highway 192. Or U.S. Highway 192. Anyway, it's a Highway 192, one or the other. And, you know, and it runs through the Daniel Boone National Forest. So, you know, you might find that on a map and look, you know, and that's where I'm at right now. You know, and it's just, I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous out here. But this is a dangerous road. You know, it's one that I wouldn't navigate by choice. A while back, maybe 5-10 miles back, I passed a drop yard, somebody's drop yard. I don't know whose it was, but it was a drop yard with about 40-50 trailers in it, dry van, and a couple of reefers. So, you know, trucks definitely travel this route. And then there was a couple houses that had some tankers, tanker yankers in them, you know. And you know, so this is definitely a route that truckers take. But man, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to do this at night. You know, and this Walmart's like 15 miles up here, and I got to continue my route tomorrow, so I think I may wait for daybreak, you know, before I try to continue this, because this is some hairy stuff out here, you know. And doing it at night, you know, imagine the wildlife that could be out here on this road at night, you know. I mean, I'm sure it's dangerous driving out here. On the upside, I haven't seen very much roadkill, so, you know, if anybody's hitting those animals at night, they're taking them home and eating dinner. making roadkill sausage. I haven't seen any roadkill out here, so you know. But I'll tell you what, you know, there's been a couple spots where I wasn't sure I was going to be able to make it through, you know, and hopefully it's fixing to open up right here. See, Daniel Boone National Forest, there's the sign. I got to twist around so I can see this way. And yeah, there we go, we're clear. And we are clear here, so let me get this thing moving. I'm starting off in high gear. I bet I set off a critical event then. Starting off in high gear because I'm not carrying much weight and I'm on this windy ass road, you know, and you know, I don't want a car coming around one of these curves right here and rear-ending me while I'm getting in there, you know. I don't have very good sight distance out here, and so anyway, you know, I bet I set off a critical event that time. Man, boy, this is tight. Looks like this whole road is going to be just like this. Man, it's pretty out here. I can imagine what this would look like. I could imagine what this would look like if it was, you know, full spring and, you know, all the trees had all their leaves, you know. Yeah, I'm still in Daniel Boone National Forest. Wayside exhibit. If I had time, I'd stop and look at it. But time is one thing I don't have. If I had time, and if there it is, if I had time and if there was a place to park this fucking monster, I would stop and look at it. But you know, the monster requires space, and you know, you can't just put it anywhere. 20 minutes to get there. Boy, I'm cutting it close. I'll tell you what, sooner or later Diane's going to get tired of my shit. She's going to chastise the hell out of me for cutting it so close to my time all the time. You know, I'm always pushing it to the limit, and occasionally I go over the limit, which isn't necessarily a good thing. Lord have mercy. But, you know, it sure is pretty out here, though. I don't get to see stuff like this in Texas, you know. I mean, they don't have roads like this. I don't even know how high I am up in the mountains. I know I've been doing a lot of climbing. A little bit of going down, but you know, mostly it's all been climbing. I haven't got a clue how high I am up here. Oh, that's the life. We will catch y'all later.